is this beautiful looking edge featuring these fans of double crochets and chains, and at the bottom you get long chains that hang off of the work. On this video, I'm going to teach you how to do the Peacock Fans Edging. I'm going to be using a 4mm hook and some cotton yarn size 4. So for this design, you want to make sure that you have a foundation chain that's a multiple of 9 plus 5. In my case, I have 23 chains. So we can start with row 1. For row 1, you're going to do 1 single crochet into the second chain from the hook. So you skip the first one and into the second, a single crochet. Now we're going to be working 1 single crochet into each chain of the foundation chain. So into each one of the chains, insert your hook and complete a single crochet all the way to the end of the row, and I will see you when you're there. Okay, I just did a single crochet into each one of the foundation chains. Now we can move on to row 2. Row 2 starts with a chain 1 and flipping your work. You want to do 1 single crochet into the first stitch. Then we're going to chain 2, skip 2 stitches, and then do 1 single crochet into the next. So skip 1 and 2 into the next, single crochet. Now we're going to start the row repeat. So the repeat starts by you skipping 2 single crochets and then doing 5 double crochets into the next. So we skip 1, 2, into the next you want to work 5 double crochets. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Continuing the repeat, we're going to be skipping the next 2 stitches. So skip 1 and 2, and into the next do a single crochet. Now we're going to be chaining 2, skipping 2 single crochets, and into the next 1 single crochet. And that there ends the repeat. Let's go back to the beginning of it. The repeat starts by skipping 2 stitches and then doing 5 double crochets into the next. So you do 1, 2, 3, 4, this is my 4th and my 5th. Then we're going to be skipping 2 stitches and doing 1 single crochet into the next. Continuing the repeat, you chain 2, skip 2 stitches, and then do 1 single crochet into the next, which will take you to the very end of the row. If you have more stitches, then go ahead and go back to the beginning of the repeat. In my case here, that's the end of row 2. For row 3, we're going to start by chaining 1 and flipping your work. You're going to do 1 single crochet into the first stitch. Now you're going to be chaining 2. And now we can start the row repeat. So for the row repeat, you're going to do 1 double crochet into the next double crochet. So essentially we are skipping these chains, the single crochet, and into the first double crochet, doing a double crochet. Now we're going to be we're going to be chaining 1 and doing 1 double crochet into the next double crochet. And you want to do that 3 more times. Chain 1 and into the next double crochet, a double crochet. Chain 1 into the next double crochet, a double crochet. Chain 1, and this is the 5th and last double crochet. So into it, do a double crochet. Now we're going to work a single crochet around the next chain 2 space. So that's going to be, you know how you have your single crochet, chain 2 here, and then single crochet. So this chain 2, around that, you're going to be working a single crochet around the chain space there. That there ends the repeat. So now we can go back to the beginning of the repeat. It starts by doing 1 double crochet into the next double crochet. So that's going to be the first one of the 5 here. Into there, a double crochet. Now we are going to chain 1 and do a double crochet into the next double crochet. And do that 3 more times. Chain 1, double crochet into the next double crochet. Chain 1, double crochet into the next double crochet. Chain 1, double crochet into the next double crochet. And now we're going to do 1 single crochet into the next chain 2 space. That there ends the repeat, and I'm at the edge here. If you have to go back to the beginning of the repeat, then go back to the beginning and do it as many times as you need. In my case, I've gotten to the very edge, so to finish off this row, you just want to do a chain 2 after you do your final single crochet in the final chain 2 space. Chain 2, and then do 1 single crochet into the last single crochet of the row. This here is the end of row 3. For row 4, we're going to be chaining 3, which counts as a double crochet. And then you can flip your work. Now we're going to do 1 double crochet into the next double crochet. So you're skipping the single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. And into the first double crochet, do a double crochet. And then we chain 2. You want to do that 3 more times. Double crochet into the next double crochet, and then a chain 2. Double crochet into the next double crochet, chain 2, and double crochet into the next double crochet, and chain 2. So you should have these 4 double crochets and chain 2s in between. Now we're going to start the row repeat. The repeat starts by doing a double crochet 2 together across the next 2 double crochets. So yarn over, go into the next double crochet here, grab the yarn and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and stop right there. Now you're going to skip the next single crochet, yarn over, go into the double crochet, grab the yarn and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and stop. You have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 3. And that's a double crochet 2 together, which begins your row repeat. Now you're going to chain 2, and you want to do 1 double crochet into the next double crochet and a chain 2 3 times. So into the next double crochet, a double crochet, chain 2, double crochet, chain 2, and my last one, double crochet, chain 2. And that there ends the repeat. So if you have more stitches to get through, you go back to the beginning of the repeat, which starts with that double crochet 2 together across the next 2 double crochets. Then you chain 2 and do 1 double crochet into 1 double crochet and a chain 2 3 times. So the double crochet will go on top of the double crochet of the previous row, chain 2, double crochet on top of double crochet, chain 2, double crochet on top of double crochet, chain 2. And that ends your repeat. So once you get to the end, like I have, you're going to be doing 1 double crochet into the next double crochet. So technically we're doing a double crochet 2 together at the end here. So yarn over, go into the last double crochet here, grab the yarn and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and stop. Now we're going to do the second leg into the single crochet to the last stitch of the row. So you yarn over, go into the single crochet, grab the yarn and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and stop. You're going to have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 3. That there is the end of row 4. For row 5, we're going to chain 1. And you can flip your work here. You're going to do 1 single crochet into the first stitch. And now you want to work 3 single crochets into the first chain 2 space. So into the first chain 2 space, 3 single crochets. Now we're going to start the row repeat. It starts by you chaining 7. Then you want to do 3 single crochets into the next chain 2 space. So into the next chain 2 space, 3 single crochets. And that is the end of the repeat. So let's do it again together. Chain 7. Find the next chain 2 space and do 3 single crochets. And this is what's going to give you those loops at the bottom. So now you go back to the beginning of the repeat and do it all the way down. You're going to be chaining 7, finding the next chain 2 space and doing 3 single crochets around it. And then at the very end, we're going to be doing a single crochet at the top of the turning chain. So I'm just going to do that all the way down, and I'll meet you when I'm almost done here to show you that. Okay, I'm almost at the end here, and I just want to show you I've got 2 double crochets left and this chain 2 in between, and then the turning chain. So I just did my chain 7, and I'm going to do my final 3 single crochets in the final chain 2 space. Now I have a double crochet and the turning chain. That turning chain is a chain 3. So I'm going to be skipping the next double crochet, and into the top of the turning chain, I'm going to do a final single crochet. And that there is the end of row 5. You're all done here. You can go ahead and cut off your yarn and thread your ends through. Okay, for this one, you might want to block the chains at the bottom so that they kind of lay at the same height. But this is what it looks like. You get these cool little fans. Kind of looks like a peacock tail a little bit. And then you get this fun fringe at the bottom. Hey, while you're at it, why don't you just subscribe to my channel? Just do it. Just do it.